Good evening and welcome to the NCAA Division I Field Hockey Selection Show, the first show of the fall championship season. I'm your host, Matt Schumacher, and tonight, 18 teams will advance to the postseason in hopes of doing what North Carolina did last year, win a field hockey national championship. The field is made up of 18 teams, 10 of whom know they are in via conference automatic qualifiers, and 8 more spots will be filled tonight by at-large bids. Without further ado, here we go. The first team we'll unveil in tonight's bracket is the 1 seed, North Carolina. The reigning national champs are still dominating this season, undefeated and first in the country in scoring margin. The Tar Heels boast the second-ranked scoring offense and third-ranked scoring defense in the country. UNC is led by U.S. national team forward Aaron Matson, who tops the country in goals and assists per game, despite missing 3 games prior to the ACC tournament for an Olympic qualifier in India. The Tar Heels will host the winner of our first opening round game between Stanford and Miami, Ohio. The Tree will host this opening round matchup. Stanford is the American East automatic qualifier, while Miami, Ohio took the MAC crown. Also heading to Chapel Hill will be Duke. The Blue Devils were knocked out of the ACC tournament in the quarterfinals by Virginia. Duke, though, does have 8 wins over top 25 opponents this season, including Maryland. Senior goalkeeper Sammy Steele ended the regular season with a goals against average of under 1 per game, ranking 5th in the nation. Matching up against Duke will be the Iowa Hawkeyes. Iowa won its 6th Big Ten tournament title this afternoon and take a 5-game win streak into the postseason. Head coach Lisa Salucci was named the 2019 Big Ten Coach of the Year, which was the program's first Conference Coach of the Year since 2004. Hawkeyes ranked top 10 in the nation in scoring margin, assists per game, total points per game, goals per game, and scoring average. Watch out for the Hawkeyes. Moving down the bracket, Boston College is in via an at-large bid. The Eagles advanced to their first ACC championship in program history, but lost to top-ranked UNC. In the cage, Sarah Dwyer has 8 shutouts on the season, ranked for 3rd in program history in a single season. The Eagles will face Northwestern. The Wildcats get an at-large bid and enter the tournament at 14-7. Moving along, welcome to the postseason, Michigan. The Wolverines lost to Penn State in the Big Ten quarters, but receive an at-large bid. Michigan has a win over Maryland this season, but after dropping its last 2 games, they look to make a rebound in the NCAA tournament. Senior Guadalupe Fernandez-Lacourt was named the 2019 Big Ten Player of the Year. Michigan will play the 4 seed and host Louisville. The Cards were upended by UNC in the ACC semis, but receive an at-large bid playing in the tough ACC. Louisville was ranked 6th in the NCAA RPI and most recent coaches poll heading into the week, but improved that position to earn hosting rights. Senior Bethany Russ leads the team with 25 points on 10 goals. Louisville will host Michigan and the Boston College Northwestern game. The 3 seed is Virginia. The 16-4 Cavaliers suffered an overtime loss to Boston College in the ACC semifinal. The at-large bid marks the program's 24th appearance in the NCAA tournament and the 12th for the team under head coach Michelle Madison. Madison has been at the helm of this Virginia side for 14 years. Virginia will host Delaware in the first round. The 2016 NCAA champions closed out the year by winning their program record 24th consecutive CAA regular season game. That's 4 straight years without a regular season conference loss. Incredible. Delaware's Sydney Rhodes ranks 4th in the country in goals against average at 0.98, just under 1. Also playing in Charlottesville is Maryland. The 8-time national champs have reached the national championship game each of the past 2 seasons, but have been unable to close the deal. Maryland was eliminated in the Big Ten tournament semifinal by 5-seed Penn State, 1-0, but no surprise here, they'll receive an at-large bid. Maryland was actually a perfect 10-0 at home this season, but will have to start its quest for an NCAA record 9th title on the road. Maryland will match up with one of the country's most potent offenses, St. Joseph's. The Hawks are the A-10 automatic qualifier after shutting out Richmond 1-0 on Saturday for the team's 3rd straight conference championship. St. Joseph's leads the country in scoring offense at 4.1 goals per game. They have big game experience heading into the tournament. Earlier this season, they took defending national champs and undefeated UNC to double overtime before falling 3-2. The 6th and final ACC team to earn a bid in this year's field is Syracuse. The Orange have won 4 of their last 5 games and ranked 12th in the latest coaches poll. They are led by freshman Charlotte DeVries, who led the ACC in game-winning goals this season with 6. This tournament selection is the 3rd for the Orange in the last 4 years. Syracuse will take on Ivy League champion Princeton in the first round. The Tigers are coming off their 26th conference championship after an undefeated Ivy League campaign. Princeton is paced by junior Clara Roth, who is having a career season with 14 goals and 38 points. Both led the Ivy League. And this is the 25th appearance in the NCAA tournament for the Tigers, who come in hot, having won 10 straight. Watch out for Princeton. The remaining opening round game will feature Fairfield and American, with Fairfield hosting this one. Fairfield is making its 3rd trip to the NCAA tournament and ride an impressive 11-game win streak led by head coach Jackie Kane in her 26th season. She has led the Stags to each of their 3 appearances in the tournament. And Patriot League champion American, coming off its 11th conference title, 9th undefeated Patriot League season. The Eagles are back in the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2016. Okay, our final spot in the 2019 NCAA tournament field, earning the number 2 seed, 5-time national champion Uconn. Fresh off their 8th straight Big East Conference title, the Huskies have one of the top goalkeepers in the country in redshirt sophomore Cheyenne Specker, who posted her 12th shutout of the year in the title win over Old Dominion. She and the Huskies lead the country in save percentage, but Uconn can light up the scoreboard too, ranking 3rd in the nation in goals per game. The Huskies will host the winner of Fairfield and American in Storrs, Connecticut. There you have it. 18 teams will continue their season with the ultimate hope of raising the national championship trophy in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The opening round games begin on Wednesday, with the first round action continuing Friday. Don't forget, all the championship action will be available right here with the semifinals on November 22nd and then the championship game on November 24th from the campus of Wake Forest. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. Congratulations and best of luck to all of the student athletes competing in this year's championship. So long.
The passion that drives leads here. The NCAA Division I Field Hockey Championship. November 22nd and 24th at Kentner Stadium in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Visit ncaa.com/tickets to get your tickets today.